John 4:24. Spiritus est Deus, et eos qui adorant eum in spiritu et veritate oportet adorare. God is spirit, and it is necessary that those who worship him should worship in spirit and in truth. First thing to note as we jump into this verse is this first clause here, Spiritus est Deus. Following on what Jesus has just been saying to the Samaritan woman, we want to ask, does this mean the Spirit is God or God is Spirit? And how do we know? We've got a linking verb and two nominative nouns, right? The simple answer is we make a guess from context which is the subject and which is the predicate nominative. That is, which word is defining the other, which word is primary and which word is secondary. God is spirit, and therefore this other thing is true. So you'll remember Jesus has just been talking about the Father, what kind of worshipers God the Father desires. So it's natural for us here to see a further explanation of why this is the case, because this is what God is, and therefore, because he is spirit, spiritus, he desires worshipers who will worship him in spirit, spiritu. Fourth declension noun here, don't forget, in the ablative case following the preposition in. Okay, the other difficult thing, or what might be difficult in this sentence, is kind of the compression that occurs in this second half of the sentence. So I want you to follow me with the word order here. So God is spirit, but now we get this pronoun, this is from is, id, of course, in the accusative masculine plural. Well, why accusative right away? That might stump us until we look ahead to oportet. Oportet takes an accusative object as it's used impersonally, and it is used impersonally almost all the time. So we can start there and say, God is spirit, and it is necessary, or it is fitting, or it is right that, and if we're translating into English here, this will help us, it is fitting or necessary that those, and then that becomes our subject, okay? So it's fitting that, and for the moment, let's just drop qui adorant eum right out of the picture here. Let's just forget about it for the moment, and let's say it is necessary that they, eos, worship, adorare, in spiritu et veritate, in spirit and truth. Now, this relative clause, qui adorant eum, is going to define who that eos is referring to, right? It is necessary that they, or that those who worship him, that is, who worship the Father, it is necessary that those who worship him, and then we get this verb repeated, worship in spirit and in truth. So God is spirit, and it is right that those, and here we have an accusative infinitive construction introduced by oportet. Okay, what is right? It is right that they should do this. It is right that those, eos, who worship him, adorare in spiritu et veritate.